Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to Rainswept. Detective Michael Stone is in a small town investigating the apparent death of a young couple. What we'll use to get to the bottom of this mystery? Puzzle solving and lateral thinking, of course. So last time we learned what happened to the detective. His wife was brutally murdered by a perp he was investigating. But we also learned that maybe something was up with Johnny, the photographer. Let's see if there's any shenanigans. He just finished opening up to Amy, and he got up and it looks like he had a revelation. And Amy says, "What's the revelation?" Because he never got a chance to confront them, Amy. Who? The rain. The rain! Did it rain that night, Amy? Did it? I don't remember. I think. Try to remember. I think so. I think it did. Of course there were no fingerprints on the gun. It was too cold. He was wearing what? Oh no. I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have. Wait, what's going on? What did you do? I hope we're not too late. I need to go now. Ooh. What's going on, detective? I don't get it. No time to explain. Let's go. So we're going up to the church, huh? I think it's Johnny. I think that Johnny is very suspicious, and I don't buy that. Nobody is just curious and has hundreds of pictures of a like creeping on a couple. That's not a thing. Johnny. No, wait. It was Johnny. Yep. Stay away, detective. Johnny, you don't have to do this. I have to do this. No other way now. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. Let's see. I know, Johnny. You didn't mean to. I was scared. I couldn't think clearly. I didn't mean to. That doesn't make a difference, does it? What's done is done, and now I don't see any other way. I'm not that kind of person. I don't even get angry. I can't believe I did such a disgusting thing. I hate it. She gave me the gun. Diane, I only wanted to give it back to her. You were overwhelmed. I get it. I was. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, she was screaming at me. Get out. I lost my head. Let's see. Why was she shouting? I know how it feels. I know how it feels. I know why you lost control, Johnny. Trust me. I know how it feels. How? What? How do you know about how it feels? I'd suffered too. I know what that can do. I'm sorry you suffered, detective. You seem like a nice person. But we have to learn to live with it, don't we? How can I after what I've done? I even if I don't end it myself, they'll put me in prison for life or death penalty. What's the point? Let's see. That won't happen. You were provoked. You don't get the death penalty, Johnny. You were provoked. You were emotionally disturbed at the moment. You didn't go there with the intention of hurting them. No, I didn't. Then you have a case. That's 10 years, probably less considering your age. How old are you? 16. Johnny, your sentence won't be harsh. Could have been less than 5 years. That doesn't matter. How can I live with what I've done, even if they let me off easy? How will I ever live with any of this? I can't forgive myself, so what's the point? You can redeem yourself. Face it. Accept what you've done, learn to live with that, and then try to do better. It won't be easy, but it's the only way you'll be able to deal with your guilt, to get past it. It's the only way you'll find peace. Like what you said, what's done is done. You can spend your life making things better for you, everyone else in your life. You could make that your goal. You've only lived 16 years. There's nothing compared to the years you have left. Think of how much good you could do in all that time. But that doesn't erase what I've done. It doesn't. But at least that's meaningful. It's better than another meaningless death. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Diane gave me the gun. She was scared. She was scared with the gun in house. Chris and her would argue a lot. She said Chris was beginning to get angrier every time. Every fight was worse than the last. But I didn't want to keep the gun with me. It felt uncomfortable, horrible. That night, after Granny went to sleep, I snuck out of the window. Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up? Is Diane home? Oh, yeah, Diane. Just a minute. What's up, Johnny? Nothing, I just wanted to talk. You know, I'm taking Diane to Madagascar for a holiday. I just told her about it. She's pretty excited. Hence the wine. That sounds great. Chris, what? Johnny, what are you doing here? Dan, What did you get that here for? What is wrong with you? I can't keep it anymore. I don't want it. Please take it. Are you insane? Keep that crap in your pocket and get out of here. Get out. Just go. You get that? Johnny, what are you doing here? Come. They're fighting again. I hate them. Leave them be, Johnny. Forget about them. Come out. Let's go. No, I hate them. I'll kill them. I'll kill them both. Oh, it's parents. Gosh, stop. What are you doing here? You put him up to this, haven't you? Go ahead, blame me for this too. Say that again. Stop it, stop it. What did you say? You see this gun? I'll put a bullet through your head the next time you interrupt me. Got that? Got that? Wow. Oh my gosh. Diane. Oh, wait, he shot him too. What the heck? Wait, so how did the gun get over? Oh, wait, no, he shot him in the ear. That's odd. Oh, and then he saw Diane was dead and then killed himself. Got it. Diane. Yeah. Wow, that's terribly sad. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. You really should have had the gun with you. Well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, this is okay. And this is what we saw in the very beginning of the show. The game. Where he stands in front of the window. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. That's why there were 3 bullets. Got it. I wish I could do it all, but I can't. Put him in the car, officer. Hey, you stupid jerk detective. Good job, detective. Turns out you had it right all along. What a jerk. Man, I'm exhausted. Well, who'd have thought it? We actually did it. We caught the person responsible. But Johnny, doesn't exactly feel good, does it? It doesn't. I don't know how to feel. But I'm glad we got here in time. You gonna stay here a few more days, Michael? I don't think so, Ryan. Just tonight. I need to sleep so much. Isn't tomorrow the big festival? That's a nice illustration. Nice animation. The big fall festival. Hey, Birdie. How you doing? Yawn. Man, I haven't slept this well in ages. Good for you. Better wear something appropriate today. Something formal or black. Okay, let's go. Yawn. I could really use some coffee. Okay, let's, something formal. What do we have that looks super nice? Formal. Sure. Let's head out. Am I ready to leave? Yep. See, I guess we go this way. The streets of Pineview. Oh, can we talk to her? Hello, detective. I heard what happened yesterday. Quite hard to believe, really. Johnny's always been such a nice, docile boy. I really don't understand how he could do that. I'm glad you stopped him from hurting himself, though. Anyway, are you on your way back? Yeah, I'll be leaving Pineview in an hour or so. It was good meeting you, Mr. Stone. Come back and stay with us anytime. We'd be happy to see you again. Just make sure it's on vacation and not for work. Will do, Mrs. Peterson. Goodbye. I'm assuming you have to check out, but maybe they have people who do that for you. I'm not sure. All right. We'll finish up here. I think we need to go to the cafe. Oh, let's talk. Hey, buddy, what's up? I had a talk thing. Yeah, there we go. Ah, my old word-weaving, crime-solving friend. I heard what happened yesterday. Impressive, the way you talked him down. It's all crazy. This town takes a while to settle down. Are you leaving today? Yes, I am. No reason for you to hang around anymore. You gotta come back then if you want to listen to my music. Before you leave, can you help me out one last time? I'd love to. I think the song is quite appropriate too. Here goes. I wake up this misty morning, remembered the buried pain. The dream has passed me by, like last night's cold rain. Perfect. Perfect! You haven't lost your touch, my friend. It's only been 7 days. Like last night's cold run, so post-poetic, worked with the misty morning part too. Thanks as always. Hope we get to meet again someday. I'd love to hear you play all of this. Take care now. Goodbye, detective. Okay. I wonder, I think I missed opportunities to interact with him before. I wonder if I did talk to him before, if he would have played a song for me. I'm not sure. Hello. Where were you the past 2 days? Where were you? Okay, I think we need to go to the cafe. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. We don't want Grandpa's Donuts. Here's the Pine View Festival, getting all ready for it, which is nice. Everything's set up. Can we go in here? Yes. So, that's where the missing bullet went? Outside from the open window, yes. Well, grazing Chris' ear, knocking him out of the way. Correct. Darn, no wonder Mr. Willis didn't see anyone around for the final shot did wake him up. It'd already been about 15 minutes since Johnny left the house. What a week it's been, right? Oh, you're telling me. I was here leading a quiet life in a quieter station, and I thought I was busy. This place is never going to feel the same again. Everything feels different. You know what really sucks, though? What? I don't know if they would have been able to or not, but they never even got the chance to try and fix things, did they? Hey, you guys. Sleep well, both of you? Funny you should ask that. Shall we get going? Where are we going? Wait. Where are we going? Is it, a graveyard? Like a cemetery, okay. I'm not going to run because we need to be respectful. We're gathered here today to pay our respects and to celebrate the lives of Christopher Green and Diane Miller, a young couple whose lives were cut short by a tragic series of events. For that, we must accept responsibility and admit that as a community, we have fallen short. We have failed them. Chris and Diane moved to Pineview to start a new life together. They chose this place to settle down and follow their dreams. But they were made to feel unwelcome. We rejected them, shut them out of our community, not by our actions, but our inaction. Not through harsh words, but by not speaking at all. And yet, the number of people gathered here today shows that despite that, they touched our lives in some way. And we must remember that, not to underestimate the impact each one has on every one of us that meet. So reach out. Speak of what bothers you, confront the darkness, and you do not have to do that alone. Remember that we can make the difference in others' lives. Let's do the best to make sure it's a good difference. It's the very least we should expect from ourselves. That was a very nice thing. Very nice indeed. Lovely thought. I'm absolutely right. I did think that Chris and Dan really could have used some couples therapy. Let's see, where are we going? Who's this? You did a good job there, Doc. Thanks, Detective. I did what I could. We need someone to take over the church soon. Doubt Father Smith is going to be back anytime soon. Okay, so Father Smith was up to some shenanigans and left. That's interesting. And even if he is, I expect he'll have a bit of trouble to deal with. Anyway, you look better today, Detective. I'm really happy to see that. I feel better. Thanks. Thanks for looking out for me the past couple of days. It wasn't easy at times. Kind of my job, isn't it? I'm happy you took my advice. You're a good man, Michael. I wish you the best with your life ahead. I look forward to us to meeting again someday under different circumstances, preferably. Me too, Doc. Goodbye. I'm assuming I get the opportunity to talk to everyone. Let's see what she has to say about her murderous grandson. Mrs. Brown? Oh, Johnny, why did it have to be him? Poor boy, it wasn't his fault. It was all mine. I turned a blind eye at everything. I let it happen. I thought I could make him forget. Don't blame yourself, Mrs. Brown. No, it's about time I face reality. I had a part to play in this. I need to accept that. Only Johnny had to pay the price. I'll regret that for the rest of my days. Mrs. Brown, I'm sure that Johnny's case will be considered as it should be. There's a case to be made here. He wasn't completely responsible for his actions. It was voluntary manslaughter. I'm sure he'll be back home soon. You did what you had to, Detective. Those poor souls, they have only had you to speak for them. Take care. Goodbye, Mrs. Brown. Don't worry, Detective. I'll take care of her. I'll give the support she needs in these hard times. She's been a strong person all her life, but I think she might appreciate a friend at this time. I'm sure she will, Grandpa. There isn't much time before I join the others, is it? Others where? Underground. Oh, so I've got a little time to do what I can, you know? You've done a good job for Pineview, Grandpa. I think the people really appreciate you here. Of course they do. Anyway, you take care of yourself now, son. If you ever feel lonely or something, you need someone to talk to, Grandpa's always here, alright? Alright, Grandpa. Okay, who's this? I don't remember who this is. Oh, no, this is the cafe owner. Mr. Coffee. Detective. Hey there, Detective. How are you doing? How's Audrey? Ellen? Getting better and better. She'll be discharged from the hospital in a couple of days. Can't wait to begin again. Mark? Back to the regular old life. Also, there's a pub to think about now that Ellen's leaving. I think I'll keep it. It's a part of this town's identity now and mine in a way. Maybe Lenny could take over full time. Ha! You keeping the pub when you could shut it down? I never thought this day would come. Well, there's a lot of days that I thought would never come. Good job on the case, Detective. I'm happy you figured it out. The people of this town needed answers, even if they acted otherwise. I think we can all slowly come to terms with our role in this whole tragedy and learn to live better. Glad I could help, Mark. Drive safe, Detective. See you soon. Goodbye. This is... don't know. Hey, Detective. How you doing, Brad? Oh, that's Brad. Okay. I'm all right, I guess. I just miss Chris. I wish we stayed in touch. A little too late, though, huh? I guess it's just something else to learn to live with. I'm glad you discovered the truth. It's tragic what happened, but at least they're on the same... At least they were on the same side in the end, you know? I know what you mean. I'm going to miss my buddy. Take care now, Detective. You too, Brad. Good luck with the wedding. Thank you. That reminds me. I was supposed to give you this. Invitation for the wedding. Think you can make it? I think so. I'll do my best. Glad to hear it. See you then. Take care. Goodbye. This is the detective we had the falling out with, and until we didn't. Hey, Michael. All good, Ryan? Yep. You heading back now? Yeah, it's about time, I think. I get it. What, it's only been a week? Man, it feels like a lifetime has passed in the last few days. It does, doesn't it? Great job on the case, Michael. That was something. You saw truth that none of us could. You kept an open mind even though the case looked shut. That's an ideal for me to pursue. I want to be able to do that someday. Thanks, Ryan. You're going to do well, I'm sure of that. Thanks, Detective. Good luck back home. Come here anytime you feel like it. See you, Ryan. So this is Officer Blunt. Amy? Said your goodbyes to everyone? You ready to go? Yeah, I'm done. So what are you going to do when you get back? I've got to go home and set so many things straight. I have friends that wanted to help. I have parents I haven't spoken to in so long. They've been worried sick. I need to tend to that. I need to move back into my own home. It's a lot to figure out when I'm back. It's about time. I think I'm looking forward to it too. That's good. And after that, back to work? Yep, right back into work. That's what I enjoy anyway. Plus, it'll be nice to see some old faces in the office. I feel like I haven't seen them in ages. I'm excited for you. And you, what are your plans? I've been thinking about things you told me. I think it's time I moved on to bigger and better things. I'd like to work in a big city, maybe in yours. The way you talk about the work culture, the lifestyle, it sounds exciting. I think that's a very good idea. I'll put in a word in the department back home. I think you'll do very well. I'd love that. Listen, about Abigail. Are you going to be okay when you get back? Maybe. Maybe I'll get used to it? I don't know. I think I can learn to live with it at least. I feel grateful more than anything. Give me a call if you need a friend, okay? Understood, ma'am. Aw, take care now, Michael. That's nice. A weird way to hug, but I understand. Drive safe now, Mike. Bye, Michael. Take care of yourself, okay? I will. See you too soon. Hope you do. Vroom, vroom. There we go. Off he goes. Sweet. What now? Coffee? What? Again? The cafe's right behind us, right? I can smell it. All right, all right. Ryan, come on, get up to speed. Second cup of coffee is mandatory. Pan up from the buildings. Nice. Ooh, I love this. This is how they opened it too. Very nice, very cool. Created by Armin Sanhu. I think he's out of Dubai. Not Dubai. Mumbai. And yeah, Mike. That's the same musician who did the music for the Cat Lady. It's really fantastic. This was very different than the Cat Lady, but absolutely marvelous. So quality assurance testing, you see, but really this whole thing, the story, they had some consulting for the stuff, but basically the story, the artwork, the development was done by a single guy. And it's just very impressive with that. I liked the story. I thought it was really interesting. I thought there was enough interactive things to do, but it was very classic point and click. It really sort of made me really didn't have to think about who was going to do this, and I think they did a great job of sort of really accurately pointing to some different people and how they might be suspects, and then slowly sort of stripping that away until we get down to a character we really hadn't interacted with much at all. I just thought the story was great. I read some people criticize the artwork. They felt it was amateurish. I didn't think that at all. It's a very distinct, specific style, and I thought it was great. I liked it a lot. But I'm also a sucker for that kind of simplified, kind of almost hand-drawn vector look. I love it a lot. So I guess he made this in Unity, which is not too surprising. Probably a good choice for a single developer. Yeah, this was a fun game. This was a super fun game. I don't know if there's multiple endings. I think there is. I think that there's an opportunity. Near the end when you start to open up to Amy and tell her what happened to Abigail. I believe, I could be wrong with this, but I think that there's an opportunity for the game to end there. You don't solve the case. You say, I'm not going to open up. I can't handle this anymore. I'm leaving. And you leave. I think that's true. I think I read that somewhere. So that's interesting. So there are two different endings, which is very cool. Yeah, this game was super fun. 2019, so a few years old, but wow, that was quick. What was that? Why did I get by so fast? There was really just a couple of places that were a little bugged. One was climbing up that drain pipe, and there was just a couple of places that were just a little bit bugged, but it wasn't that big of a deal, and it was easily fixed by just reloading the game. And so I'm always really, how do I say this? I'm always really sort of patient with single developers and really, really tiny studios because they just don't have the QA time for that. Anyway, that was Rainswept. Thank you so much for watching this entire playthrough of Rainswept. Super fun game, great mystery. We found out who did it. It was tragic, but we found out who did it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for a brand new game. See you next time.